Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dice Cult. This is Bound by Blood, episode 2 of our Vampire the Masquerade campaign. I'm Andrew, your storyteller for this evening, and I am joined by my wonderful cast Josh, Jillian, Nathan, and Kevin. Now, before we get started tonight, I'm gonna do this for every episode. Vampire the Masquerade is set in the world of darkness, where bad things happen. Our players are playing vampires who are not good people, except for Baby. Everyone loves Baby. But any horrible things that they do are a reflection of their character, not the player. So hate the character, not the player. Also, again, world of darkness, bad things happen. If anything happens that could be triggering for you, please take a break, step away from the computer, do what you need to do. Don't watch something that might be harmful to you on our account. Now, let us get back to where we left off. 2 weeks ago, our vampires were having their first Elysium. They got dressed up, went to a party, met some of the powerful figures of the city, and then were introduced to each other, since these are the four newest kindred to Chicago, in which they were told about a series of murders which suspiciously look vampiric. And that's bad for the Masquerade. So as a test to be granted their freedom from their sires, they were told to investigate and bring the culprit to the court. One of the murders happened to take place at the nightclub of Annabelle, the Toreador Primogen, which is where we left our coterie at. They were all recently regrouped at the Rose Garden, blocking names Adam, right? Have these available. I do have them available. Yeah, Adam from his snack. I've had a long 2 weeks, everybody. My brain is not 100% on right now, but I'm good. I'm here. So Adam just got blocked from a snack by Baby, and everyone's at the bar of the Rose Garden.
I am going to smile at Adam, then I'm going to smile at his lady friend. Darling, I hate to interrupt, but sadly, your friend has a meeting with the owner he can't forget about. Let's go.
You know the owner of this place?
Kelsey, I think I gotta go. Please stop by the Blue Note sometime.
Oh, yeah.
You're always welcome.
Tell me next time you're singing there, and I'll be there.
I practically live there.
I'll come every night until I see you.
Come on, we don't want to be late.
All right.
Once we've all gathered up, Adrian would give a look to the bartender who showed me up to the security room and say, "We're ready."
Yep, that same bartender. He's like, "All righty, we'll get you up there." So he takes you up. Adrian, you know the path, but for the other three, you go up a flight of steps to what's the VIP, looks obviously like the VIP floor. Another flight of stairs to where like all the offices are on the third floor. And you are stuck. He brings you to a door, just labeled security.
I will let myself in without knocking.
I will follow directly behind.
Door's not locked, so you just walk right in. Security guard's like, "Whoa, who are you?" What are you doing in here?
We are friends of Annabelle's. We were hoping you could answer some questions about an unfortunate circumstance that happened this last week.
Yeah, it's last week. What circumstance? Things happen at midnight.
Someone was left without any blood in your alleyway.
Make a check for this guy. I knew there was a murder, but no blood.
Yes, unfortunate circumstance. What can you tell me about this person that was unfortunately lost their life?
Just some club girl. No one of note. She. We've got footage of her going out the back with a guy, but we haven't seen the guy since.
Might we be able to take a look at this footage?
Yeah. Hold on. So he's gonna go into the computer, look through the archive. They've got the clip saved because we went to police. And after a few minutes, they'll get the footage and bring it up on the main monitor. Here. Adam's going to need to give me a. What's the memory? I think it's intelligence resolve check. I believe it's memory.
2 successes.
When you first got to the club, everybody swarmed baby because, she turned on. You specifically looked to see if there were people not really paying attention. You think one of the people you saw earlier today looks like that guy that walked out the back with this young girl. You think he's at the club tonight.
Adam butt in. So you haven't seen this guy?
No.
Since that night?
No, but the club's packed. I can't make out faces in that sea of people.
Well, I saw this guy downstairs. He's downstairs somewhere right now.
This guy.
That guy.
We should call the police.
We should probably do that. Adam's gonna get his. Adam's gonna get his attention. What? Do you remember their number? And he'll activate cloud memory.
Cloud memory. There's
What
not
the
a check.
The police. I don't remember.
There's not a check for that one against mortals, is there?
I don't believe so. I'm thinking there might be a rouse check. I'm not sure.
A security guy who's just like, can't remember.
There's not a rouse check. And there's no rule required against an unprepared mortal. Yeah, he's like, no. Gosh, it's at the tip of my tongue. It's...
Never mind. So I'll go downstairs. I got my phone out. I'll call him. I'll let you know.
Yes.
You'll call the
Thank you
police.
for your help.
All right.
Thank
We'll
you.
take
His
it.
phone out. Bam.
What does this guy look like? We all just watched the video. Is there anything special about him?
He is, and actually, Adams lived in Chicago area his entire life, right?
Yep.
Is he a big sports fan?
Probably not.
Okay.
No.
Nope, never mind. I won't give you this chance. So he is a big guy, tall, 6 foot, at least 6 foot. Looks like a quarterback build.
Guys, I think I got this one. Guys, don't worry about it. If we're leaving, I am going to try and stay near the front.
Oh,
Okay.
This guy likes the back door. I think I know who will be watching it. Oh,
So-
Adrian, please. I thought baby
Sign me
was
up
the
for
one
team
that-
watching the back door. I'll join you, Charlie.
All right, so you guys are heading downstairs.
Toreadors.
Yes, we head downstairs and
Do we see him?
Adam knows a general spot of where he saw him. But you all can make me a wits awareness check to see if you can find him.
And do I just roll my wits dice, just the amount of wits I
Wits?
have?
And awareness.
And awareness.
and one of them or two of them should be hunger dice, right?
Yes, you should make sure to.
I don't know if I should roll. Can I just can I just chill out? Can I just zone out for a minute?
I got 2 successes.
2. Okay. Anybody any better?
I couldn't possibly.
So
I just got 2 as well.
I can't remember. I have 2 successes and the beast came up.
Does not matter if you had success.
Okay.
Two successes. You see somebody who looks tall. You see a couple people who look like it could be it from behind. Just there's a couple like taller, muscular guys in the club.
Should I do my trick again?
Yeah.
Sure.
Why not? I'm
Right.
going to.
Yeah.
Can I
Slide the
activate
blouse
awe?
down, do your trick.
Can I activate awe again?
Of course, you can always activate all.
I'm going to activate awe, and I'm going to try and split this crowd so people can find him easier.
All right. Let's see if you resist your awe.
See if I can find my new boyfriend, wherever he's at.
You notice, so awe turns on. All the attention is on you, baby. People turn from who they were dancing with. You know, the girls would be mad, but they wanna be with you too.
Perfect. I'm going to start kind of casually walking in a direction.
One of the taller guys you notice isn't paying attention. Isn't instantly attracted. He's actually kind of mad because his date is trying to leave him.
Did we never got the name of the person, which could have
Nope.
been helpful when interviewing this guy.
You never got their name.
I will just keep an eye on the person who doesn't seem interested in baby for the minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just, he's trying to get his date to pay attention to him. Kind of pulls her farther away from baby.
Do I see this display?
You're too.
Yeah, you're too focused on the crowd of people around you, and
You're
you
right.
didn't make the check to notice.
True.
I'm going to.
Different focus.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm
they
gonna
have
walk
it.
up.
The boys got it.
I'm gonna walk up behind this burly guy.
Yep.
He's trying to get his date to pay attention to him.
Yeah. He's like, come on. I'm right here. No, nothing over there is that interesting. Come on.
Pretty interesting.
Just trying to like pull her farther away from
Is he
his.
is he drunk?
No.
Is she drunk?
A little bit. And honestly, by the way their conversation sounds like he just met her tonight.
Yeah. Hey.
Who are
and I
you?
need to go outside and talk about last week's date. Come on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I need you to come outside with me.
Trying to coerce him, or are you gonna try and intimidate him?
Intimidate.
Okay. Make me charisma intimidate roll.
Four successes.
I beat him by 1. I rolled really well for him too.
I had 2
All right.
criticals show up.
2. That's it. So did you add your 2 successes for?
Right, that's it. 2 criticals.
Oh, you got 2 10s. Was 1 on a hunger die?
It is the red die, yes.
All right, so that's a beast shield critical. So your beast starts coming. So how does the beast intimidate this guy?
The voice drops down a few registers, and probably my teeth start to show a little bit. You need to talk outside with me.
The girl he's with, like, I gotta go as you do this, and she just like starts pushing through the crowd towards the front door. Oh, okay, man. Let's go outside. He'll go with you. You said go to the back?
No, I'm gonna walk him out the front.
All right, yeah.
Adrian would follow that.
Okay, Adrian's going with.
I would say at some point, I probably, in my large crowd of people, I was hoping that a big, strong man could maybe put me on their shoulders. I just want to feel really tall. And if I can get the vantage, I just want to see if I can see what everybody else is doing. I'm just hoping somebody could put me on their shoulders like it's a real party.
I mean, give me charisma persuasion at a +1, so roll an extra die.
So charisma and persuasion.
Charisma persuasion. It's not going to be that difficult. I'm not going to require that many successes.
Oh yeah, no, it's about to be a lot. And I know you probably just said this. Do I only roll the persuasion, or do I add the charisma dice as well?
Add your charisma dice, add your persuasion dice, and then add 1 more die for all.
Okay.
Actually, and because you're stunning, add another die.
Oh God, it's all my dice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6. 4 dice. I just feel like this is setting me up to have failures. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 successes. One of them is on the blood dice.
That's fine.
Okay.
So 5 successes, you get many gentlemen trying to like, oh, I'll lift you up. So you have your pick of the litter.
I'm gonna pick just the biggest guy who maybe looks the least handsy, and try to get my vantage point. Just sitting on this guy's shoulders, like
Yeah.
Adam's like waving from the outdoor at the front of the club.
Honey, would you mind walking me a little bit towards the door? I left something outside, but I'll be back in a minute.
Baby, since you're up there, make me a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah, wits awareness.
Okay, that's just 2 blood dice then. Cool. Okay, I have 1 6 and 1 1.
1 success, so it's not a complete failure. And for
Cool.
this,
Yeah.
but not enough to see. You see Adam waving his hand, but
Okay.
and you see the other one. You saw like Adrian and Charlie and the guy walking out the front, but yeah.
I'm gonna steer my guy.
Yeah,
just to
he's
verify,
kind of
this
like
guy does
pushing through
look
the
like the one from the video, right?
the one you're walking with.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
As much as you can tell from
Sure.
the video. Yeah.
The moment we hit outside, I would like to activate my silence of death and try to remain hidden, or at least so the person that Charlie's talking to won't know that I'm following.
It's just the silent footsteps, right?
Yeah, I'm just real quiet.
Okay.
Real sneaky boy.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Let's go over here, away from the door.
Your beast has calmed down. It was just the one.
All right.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm not raging.
Frenzying. You're not frenzying. It was just a moment of, guttural anger, but yeah, you're not on a full-on frenzy. It's like, yeah, dude, whatever. Can we get this along? You ruined my evening.
It occurs to me that all of the would-be beautiful people are always more concerned about what their own lives are about than the ones that are around them.
I'm gonna jump off.
The young lady that you escorted out the back door last week from the same club ended up dead.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you can either talk to me as a friend, or you can talk to the police, as the club has video evidence of you escorting said lady out the door.
I think this isn't something you want to get involved in. This is far beyond what you would find. So.
Why?
know, that's things I shouldn't talk about. You'd get freaked out.
I would get freaked out. I believe in the club your lady was the one worried about me.
Yeah, you have an anger issue. Why else do you think I followed you out of here? I also know, worst comes to worst, I can kick your ass. So
I will purposely go into like this Zen moment kind of pose where I'm collecting my anger.
Could Adam and I, have we arrived?
Or Adrian behind me.
Adrian was close by. Yeah, Baby and Adam can show up whenever they want.
Cool, I would love to be there very soon.
Yeah. Charlie is starting to go through motions that are limbering him up as well as calming him down.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna come out. There's no reason to be so aggressive. I'm sorry if my friend's been bothering you, and I'm going to approach a said muscular gentleman.
Yep. It's like, you know.
He told me that the dead woman is none of our business, that we would be freaked out. And then proceeded to threaten to kick my ass.
Oh, that's not necessary. I don't think that's necessary at all. We just wanted to talk. Honestly, being very candid with you, I think it's better you speak to us than somebody else. You know?
Who? No one would understand what I'm going through.
You know, you might not be able to tell, but I have lived a lot of life. I have experienced so many things. Some of them incredibly strange and some of them amazing. And I don't think it would be that strange of us to share stories.
Make me charisma persuasion check.
Okie dokie. Does having awe activated do anything, or because he's fine?
He's not affected by it.
Cool.
He resisted it. So
7, 8. 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2.
I hear numbers that are higher than the number I rolled.
5 successes, and then one on the red dice. I'm scared of these red dice. They keep rolling really low.
No, you're fine. Again, a 1 on a red die only matters if there's 0 successes.
Yeah, 5 successes.
5 successes, like, listen, have you ever heard of someone completely crippled, can't walk, can't play the game he loves anymore, can't even go to the bathroom by himself, told for years there's no cure, you're gonna be paralyzed for life, and then someone out of the blue tells you they know a miracle cure. You accept it because you can't live with what you've become. And after you go out for this miracle cure, you can walk again. You can work. It's not even just, taking steps. I could run. I could faster than I could when I was playing football.
Actually, I think I can relate very closely to that. I was also bedridden for a long while.
Hmm.
And sometimes things get better. Who gave you this miracle cure?
I don't know. Some doctor he claimed to be.
I see, do you remember where this happened or this doctor's name, what they look like?
They came me at the hospital. I was there for one of my normal appointments. Doctor telling me there's no hope. He came in after, as I was about to leave, and he's like, I know it. And he told me that he understood what these guys were telling me, but there was something he could do.
I'm going to put a reassuring hand on his chest because we're friends. This isn't your fault. What happened to that girl the other day? It's not your fault. I understand.
About, I, I like to come party, it's just something I enjoy, but sometimes these weird urges, and they get the better of me.
I understand. It's all right. I'm going to go in for a hug.
He's not going to resist the hug.
Do I recall if we just had to figure out who it was and then relay the information, or do we have to physically get him somewhere?
Oh, they want you to bring him in.
Of course. Actually, and I pat him on the back and I let go. I know somebody that can help you.
You do, but are they going to get rid of everything that this gave me? I'm not going back into a wheelchair.
No, of course. You know what? I think this gift, not sure if you really can get rid of it, but I know somebody that could maybe give you a helping hand, maybe help you control those urges.
And who is that?
Well, a while ago, not too long ago, I was given a gift. A kind woman. And I think she has taught me incredibly well, and that she could teach you just as much. She's truly a miracle worker. Let's go.
Roll me your charisma persuasion one more time.
Gotcha.
Where would Damien want us to bring this person? Or are we supposed to bring him to the Senescal?
You could bring him to the Ivory Tower. It's the place where most of the heads of the Camarilla live. It's a giant fancy condo complex in Chicago.
7 6s.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna roll for him to resist. I'm not even. So it's like, all right. And if you can help me control this without taking it away, you say they can. I'm in.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And once again, I'm sorry that my friend was so aggressive, but this is the right thing. Let's go get you some help. I'm going to turn around. Do I need to call an Uber? What do we got?
So you were in an alleyway. You were in an alleyway, right?
Yeah, right at the edge of the club, the front of the alleyway kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not so deep into it that he would have felt. I didn't want him to feel threatened, but I didn't want it to be out in the public.
Okay, and where were Adam and Adrian while this conversation was going on?
Adam's trying to get his car from the valet.
Oh yeah, that valet guy. As soon as he saw you at the edge of the door, he went and got it because you had told him to have it ready right away. So he's right up front, ready for you.
And Adrian would try to keep at this guy's flank from Charlie.
Okay. So you're kind of down the alleyway as well?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, as you're walking out of the alleyway, you notice another young woman who looks like eerily similar to this gentleman who you still don't know his name.
But we're good friends.
You're good friends. And she's with a priest and someone else. He looks normalish, but also looks like he's probably wearing body armor.
Interesting. I still have my awe activated. I just want to have that at the ready.
They'll roll to resist. The girl takes notice of you for a second and then is like, Claudie, you need to come with us.
That the woman is talking to this guy.
Mm-hmm. You're sick. Father Jacobs said he could help you.
Is this the good Father Jacobs with you?
Why, yes. And you are?
I'm going to hold out a hand. My friends call me baby.
As you hands with him, you feel like a slight burn right away. Not enough to cause any damage.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to keep that smile up.
You, noticeably recoil?
I'm going to try not to. I'm going to try and keep it very casual.
I want you to make me composure subterfuge.
Okay. Two successes.
And this is where I roll terribly. The 9 die pool, I roll super badly.
Woo!
Yeah, no, somehow you hide it.
just a one little tear in the eye, just pull it back. Well, Father, I was just talking with my friend here, and he agreed to go get treatment. Which, as we know, it's better to deal with a medical professional. No offense intended.
The other guy speaks up. Ma'am, I appreciate what you're doing, but I don't think you know what's going on here.
So is this guy dressed like a Catholic priest?
The priest definitely does. The other guy is just kind of wearing street clothes, but looks like there's body armor under his shirt.
Like Kevlar.
Yeah.
And the woman is
a normal human girl, dressed normally. has similar characteristics to who she referred to as Claudie.
Claudie.
Yeah. Claudie, please come with us.
Well, ma'am, what is your name?
My name is... where is it? Sarah.
Sarah.
This is my brother you were talking to.
This is your brother?
Yes.
The father is?
No. The one in front of...
So
Claudie.
your family, brother and sister.
Yes, you are trying to take my brother. And the Father Jacobs here
So,
says
Father,
we
you,
can
as a man of the cloth, feel comfortable forgiving his trespasses, of course. He has admitted the totality of his trespass to us. And although his soul can be offered up to you, I guess, after he passes, if that's truly the case, I'm pretty certain that your Bible says that he still needs to pay for his trespasses here in this world.
I agree. Which is why I have my friend here.
Is your friend going to eye for an eye?
My friend here is experienced in dealing with his kind.
He's a man.
Who's committed certain acts.
Well, yes. And which legal authority does your friend have to enforce the effective punishment of these trespasses?
He'll pull out a badge.
A badge?
A badge.
What flavor badge?
Strawberry.
Make me. Let's see if you can. Oh. Intelligence. I don't know. Would be a good thing to get.
Politics or academics?
Wouldn't be academics. Let's go intelligence politics.
That's a lot of successes.
That's a lot of successes.
2, 4, 6, 8 successes.
It's definitely not a badge of the Chicago PD. It's definitely not an FBI badge. It's very official looking and doesn't look fake. But it's not police or any major government organization that you would know of.
Does it appear to have any religious undertones in its symbology?
Yes.
While this is going on, could I lean over and say something to Claudie?
Of course.
I'm going to lean in and I'm going to whisper in his ear. Claudie, if you go with those people, they are going to take your gift away or worse. My friend's car is right over there. This is your only chance to keep what you got and understand it. I need you to go get in that car.
he's going to. He'll make the break for it.
I'm like, oh, there he goes.
And then as the guy tries to step in front of him, I'm going to make opposed checks against myself then, because he's just going to try and
Well, if
football.
if Officer Friendly attempts to get in the way, I'm going to attempt to take him down with a trip.
All right. So you make me a Dex Athletics roll. Unless you have another suggestion on what you're trying to do, but
Oh, I was actually going to physically attempt to do a brawl, like a martial arts technique and leg sweep him right out from underneath him.
all right. I'm willing to allow you to do dexterity athletics or dexterity brawl. Either way.
All right.
Claudie's going to make this check. Wasn't great. And how many successes did yours?
Five, but it's a bestial success.
It's a bestial success, huh?
Oh God. Oh God.
All right. So, Claudie makes a book, starts booking it for Adam's car. The agent, officer, whatever you want to call him, tries to get in front of him, get in his way. And then Charlie, this is not today, does the sweeping leg kick to trip him, and then you just pounce on him. You just continue to beat on this, because if you have an idea of what the badge is, you have an idea of who this is.
Yeah.
So you believe this is a faith hunter.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, a faith hunter is someone who hunts vampires. So you just want to continue to beat down on this guy. So make me another strength brawl check now that you're on top of him.
Yeah. And I can't see myself pulling the punches.
Okay.
Is prowess something I have to activate?
Yes.
All right, I'm just going to tell you right now, if it's bestial at all, he'll activate prowess in the course of this.
All right. Let's see. Prowess. That level 2 potent. So you need to give me a rouse check.
Yeah, I've got 3 dots of potence. My rouse check is successful.
Okay, so you don't get hungry. So
you leave my friends alone.
I have so many friends.
Oh shit.
So prowess just adds to your damage, not your row.
I know. So I have a bestial failure.
Oh,
But you have a bunch of successes, though, right?
No,
you have 0 successes, and
and the beast die.
the skull came up on a hunger die. So your anger and you're forgetting about your surroundings, you're forgetting about what you're doing, you're just angry. And you know a good way of just knocking people out is to feed on them. So you bite down on this guy's neck. And as you drink this blood, it actually burns you. I want you to take 2 aggravated damage.
All right.
Also, you can select a point of hunger if you have any besides the 1.
I've just got the 1.
And you're rolling skulls on that 1 die?
Yep.
Yes. Aggravated damage, you cannot heal easily.
No.
And then he will push you off of him. Claudie gets to the car. He's gone. Heals out. They're also blood bags.
As I'm watching this happen, never mind. I don't know what a faith hunter is. I just know that Charlie went ape shit. Just went from 0 to I want to rip this guy's throat out in like no seconds flat.
Yeah, he's going to attempt to rip this guy apart.
Yeah, so we're going to actually put this in combat.
Okay.
So the way combat works in VTM is that you each are going to tell me what your action for this turn will be. And then everybody will make their rolls. And then if your counter, like hit, you're probably doing something against him or one of the other NPCs. Your rolls will kind of combat each other. Whoever does better in their roll their action will succeed, essentially. So, you've just been pushed off of this hunter. You're on your feet. He's getting to his feet. You're not frenzying, so you can control yourself.
Yeah, Charlie is going to attempt to strike him with a front kick straight to the head.
Okay. So you're going to be making a melee attack. Adam, Claudie's getting into your car at this, yeah.
Adam's seeing the like mess behind him. As soon as Claudia gets in, he just turns around, looks at him. I'm assuming he's in the back. Stay put.
Okay. Are you driving off?
No, I'm getting out of the car to go.
Getting out of the car.
I'm just trying to get Kevin into this, or Charlie into this car.
Okay.
I'm like trying to break up a bar fight, like essentially. That's how he looks at it. Like, oh my God, this is terrible. I'm trying to get us all out of the situation. So, and I'm probably physically going to be trying to pull back on Charlie.
Actually, Charlie, make me a stamina resolve.
Stamina.
You get to try and resist the damage.
3 successes.
You didn't resist the damage.
Huh?
You didn't resist the damage.
Okay.
So you still have that 2 points of aggravated. How much health do you have total?
I have 6.
Okay. So. All right. So, baby, what's your plan?
It's like a 3D action movie. I'm going to observe the surroundings. I see that Adam is getting out of the car.
Yeah.
I know my limitations. And I'm going to start screaming. And I'm going to run to the car and I'm going to get in the driver's seat. I'm just going to start screaming like I don't understand what's going on. And I'm just going to go run to the car so I can at least be ready to peel out when somebody stronger than me can maybe get this guy in. So I'm just going to scream and run. That is my fighting action. Scream and run.
And Adrian.
Adrian, I think, would just somehow show up on the passenger side of the car and quietly let himself in.
These two tornadoes are going to steal my car.
Can you pack up?
All right. The hunter's going to try and dodge your attack while trying to pull something out. So go ahead and give me your strength plus brawl.
We're gonna kill our fighter
Oh,
in
God.
the second episode.
This is crazy. Yeah, so that's 6 successes.
6 successes, and you have your prowess
Activated, yeah.
So, your kick. Let's see. Yep. Because you have potence 3.
Correct.
So that's going to add those 3 to your damage. You beat his roll by 3, so that's 6 points of damage. So your kick just solidly hits him square in the head. The object he was trying to pull out goes flying. You can see it looks like a piece of wood from just how quick it's flying out. And he's out cold. He just falls to the side and he's just down. The priest is kind of just standing watching. He's not trained for combat. He was not expecting a group of vampires, just one. And the little girl's screaming, kind of trying to chase her brother to the car, but...
Put the witnesses in the car.
Yeah, so actually, Adrian and Baby... Adrian, were you running to the car? Or... trying to sneakily just get to there?
I mean, I'm quiet enough that I think that...
I mean, you've got your silent footsteps on, so...
Yeah. So he would run to get in the car.
I just want to make Dex athletics checks. I just want to see if she gets to the car before Baby.
Me make a Dex athletics check?
Both you and Baby need to make Dex athletics checks.
Okay.
Oh,
1 success for me.
1 success, okay.
So all I could roll were those blood dices, and I got 2 4s.
So no successes.
Yeah.
All right. It's not bad. This is just seeing who gets to the car first.
Cool.
So Sarah gets to the car, gets in the back door with Claudie.
That's fine.
Then Adrian gets to the passenger side door. And then Baby gets there last, screaming bloody murder.
Even I'm gonna get it. That's insane. I don't know what's going on.
All right, let's go into the next round. If we need combat. I don't think we need combat anymore.
I'm still in the alley at this point.
Yes. You're in the alley. There's kind of a frozen priest in front of you, and this guy just knocked out cold. Adam, you're
Charlie, we gotta go. I'm grabbing his shoulders, it's not really like a jujitsu move or anything. It's just like the insistent pull of a friend who really believes you need to leave this alleyway.
Father, only the dead have seen the end of war. And I turn around and walk away.
What kind of car was this again?
It's a sedan, BMW sedan, something like that.
Gotta look up what that is.
We'll say an M5 BMW sedan. If you want to.
Okay.
Adam,
it's gonna be tight.
Take them. I will get a car.
You can't sit. Everybody saw you. You need to get your face out of here.
Yeah. And I don't need to be with you right now.
All right. I tried. You are definitely right. This is your mess. Text me when you get out of here.
I'm just going through radio stations.
The presets.
Adam scrambles into the back seat next to. I'm probably crammed in with our two new arrivals.
Yeah, she's trying to convince her brother to get out of the car.
I just I sidle in, pushing her into the middle, go, go, go.
I'm going. I would like to go whenever I may go. We have to get away from that crazy man.
No one's chasing you, so I'm not going to make you make a drive check.
Lovely. Thanks.
So you go. And where are you going?
I'm just going to start driving, and we're going to figure that out now.
Okay.
Just a nice casual drive now. I'm sorry, honey. I didn't get your name. Sarah?
Yes, I'm Sarah.
Sarah, I'm so sorry about what happened. I've never seen something like that before.
What? Is he sick like my brother?
Honestly, I think it's all of those Fast and Furious movies that have come out where everybody's just punching real hard and jumping out of things. I just feel like it's a bad influence. And I think it got the people all scrambled in the brain. Driving.
No, my brother's sick. I saw what that dreadlocked man did to Father Jacob's friend. I've seen Claudie do that.
We are taking Claudie. I promise you, we are taking him somewhere where he can get well.
No, Father Jacobs. He knows what to do with people like Claudie.
So Adrian will turn around. Adrian will turn around in the passenger seat of the car and say, just like look her dead in the eyes and say, yeah, Father Jacob wanted to kill Claudie. Is obvious.
Make, it's not going to be a hard roll, but make me your charisma persuasion.
4, 5. Oh, one's still stuck in my hand. That's 3 successes.
That's because this isn't my real brother. This is some monster using my brother's body. My brother died. Sorry I have to say this in front of you, Claudia.
I don't think you'd be apologizing to your brother if you didn't think that was actually still your brother, so you can drop the act.
You know what? You're just like them, aren't? I'm in a car with all. Oh God.
Adam kind of turns and looks at her. He's like absolutely as terrified as she is.
Yeah, she's. Yeah.
He's sitting right next to her.
She crit succeeded this roll, and she just realized where she's at. She's like, oh, let me out. She is going to try and climb over you, Adam.
Am I able to safety lock this car? I don't need people jumping out of the car. I'm gonna go for the button. No.
So she'll climb over Adam and start trying to pull the handle, and
so, I'm like trying to wrestle her back into. Calm down, Sarah.
We're literally driving, Sarah.
You don't know us.
No, you're gonna kill me.
We're literally driving.
You're all monsters. You're taking me to your lair. You're gonna suck my blood.
What kind of coffee do you prefer? Would you like to be dropped off at like a Starbucks or like a Dunkin' Donuts? I just don't want to drop you off in the middle of the road like a psychopath. Just screaming in the back of my car. Kind of rude.
All of you make me intelligence politics rolls.
Oof.
Not you, Kevin. You're not there.
I have 2 successes on my pretty red dice.
That's fine.
1 success.
I'm just gonna keep saying it till I feel that something bad happens.
Adam? Nothing?
I got a bestial failure.
Oh, not relevant for this role.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes, that sucks, but not relevant for not. Baby, you realize you probably can't. You can't let her go. Your choice. But she's a threat to the Masquerade now.
Oh, of course, 100%.
So.
When we get to a stoplight, I'm going to turn around because this isn't a movie and I don't want to crash us into anything. Adam, is there something you could do to calm poor Sarah down before we drop her off?
So, yeah, just once she stops hitting me, because Adam's like losing a brawl with her back there. She's like pounding her fist on the side of his head.
A struggle. I mean, she's like a 22-year-old woman, and she's not athletic like her brother. So,
Claudie, you're just kind of sitting there. If you could, just put a hand out.
You tell him to do that. He's like, Sarah, calm down. These people just want to help me. I'm sure they won't hurt you if I tell them not to.
Of course not.
Sarah, there's no plan for anyone in here to hurt you. In fact, we're here to help your brother.
she will still fight, and then Claudia will eventually just hold on to, like, grab her, bear hug her and pull her in.
There we go, everybody.
And just
Nice and
hold
relaxed.
her the rest of the drive.
I think I'll
Baby,
take
did you remember to adjust your rear view mirrors and
I certainly could. I don't know what he wants from me.
All right. She's going to continue to scream and shout and struggle the rest of the car ride. But
All right. Once he gets a hold of her, and Adam's kind of back in control.
Yep.
He's going to turn to look at Sarah, and try to get her gaze, and say,
easy.
"Sit down and be quiet."
And
he'll use mesmerize to enforce that command.
Sit. Need a rouse check?
It does.
All right, make me a rouse check.
We're good.
All right, and I'm sure, just like all the other dominate powers, this works no problem on mortals. Yep. So she will, as soon as you just catch her eye and say those words, the flailing arms, the kicking feet, shouting stops like that. And she, as soon as like you give Claudia a nod, he'll let her go, and she'll just kind of sit in the middle, hands in her lap, quiet.
In the car ride, after this has happened, Adrian would ask Claudia, "Now, Claudia, can you just confirm for me, did you spend a little while at the Succubus Club a couple weeks ago?"
I've been to multiple clubs. The one tonight, a couple other ones. Names escape me.
Can I describe the location of the Succubus Club? I would have looked them up before coming.
Yeah, you can. And if you're trying to get to, he's like, if you're wondering if there were other girls other than the one you were asking me about first, unfortunately, yes.
All right, good to know. The next thing is, what do you know about the doctor that did this to you?
To be honest, not much. He, like I said, he met me at the hospital. He told me to, he would pick me up one night, and that at my house. So I waited till my family went to bed, wheeled out of my room to the front, and there was a car waiting. I got in the car, and that was the last thing I remembered until I woke up and could walk again.
So this man told you he could cure you and didn't give you a name?
No, I was desperate. The life I was living wasn't worth living anymore.
Well, it's obvious you were desperate. You got into a strange man's car, and
It seems he has a habit of getting into strange cars if you just ask him nicely.
you're not wrong, baby.
Sorry, was that a little snappy? I'm gonna turn the music up a little bit and just focus back in.
Are there any distinguishing features of this doctor that you can remember? Anything at all that might help us identify him?
the doctor himself, the one who came to me in my at the hospital, was just a normal looking guy, about average height, red hair, glasses. But now that I think about it, the guy in the car was, like, the quick glimpse I got, that wasn't him.
This has been very helpful in our investigation. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about this doctor or the driver?
It was dark, so I didn't see much of the driver. They were driving one of those medical transport vans. I mean, they was able to get my wheelchair in.
Were there any distinguishing marks on the van?
See if we can get you a plate, a partial plate. And 0 successes. 0 memory.
Oh well. Now, baby, where are you taking us exactly?
I mean, I'm kind of, I'm a big fan of driving around, talking to friends, but I'll pull over for a minute, and I'm going to try and find us a nice empty parking lot that I think would not have like cameras. Like, they definitely don't have the money for that.
Yeah, and Adam can easily point you in the direction. He knows Chicago really well, I'm sure.
Perfect. I'm going to park us in one of these parking lots. Okay, so we needed to talk about the elephant in the room. Also, I have these earbuds. Can I pull out my little headphones and I'm just gonna like lean back and put them in her ears? Keep sitting. But I'm gonna play some music real loud for her.
Okay. She doesn't resist.
Perfect. Okay. We're currently in a situation where we could possibly, you don't know much about this, Claudia, it's okay. We could get in trouble because of our friend here.
My sister?
Yes. There are, gosh, it's so strange. There are rules to this miracle you possess. And one of those rules is trying to keep it, secret from people that don't have this. And right now, your sister, and we need to figure out what should happen.
Can't we just let her go?
I think that is a very possible outcome. But we have to make sure she either forgets about what just occurred. Yeah, mainly that.
You guys have at least he has superpowers, right? He made her be quiet and calm down just by talking to her.
You can't make her forget that much. It's a couple minutes at best. I don't know how long have we been driving?
At least probably 10-15 minutes.
Yeah. I can't even get all the way back to the beginning of this car ride. She will definitely remember trying to punch me in the head.
Okay.
Adam, do you know anybody who could make her forget more than the last couple minutes?
Yeah. that doesn't mean that they will if we take her there.
I could be pretty persuasive. I'm not going to say that I'm, perfect, but I could give it a go.
Oh,
'Cause
well, okay.
Something nice for our
I
friend.
think this is a good idea. Normally I wouldn't, but this is a terrible situation. Adam whips out his phone and starts texting Evie.
Yay.
Hey, it's better than
Alright.
Shoshana. Do not want to go see her with this.
I don't think Shoshana could do anything. Evie might be able to.
Somebody at the chantry can.
Somebody at the chantry definitely has high enough dominate powers.
So we need to. I'm gonna start. I'll give you the addresses to the chantry.
Okay, I'll start.
Alright.
I'll start driving that way.
Okay. So you're headed to the chantry. Charlie's on his own thing, but we will figure out what's up with Charlie when we come back from break.
Ooh. Break.
Cheers, everybody.
See y'all in 10 minutes.
See you in 10. We'll be back. now.
All right, and we are back from break with Bound by Blood, episode 2. So, while Baby, Adam, and Adrian were taking a lovely car ride with our friend Claudia and his sister Sarah, Charlie, you were left outside the club.
Yes. Charlie will immediately start walking away from the club
Mm-hmm.
and look for a taxi.
Sure. It's Chicago.
Downtown Chicago.
You're downtown Chicago. That's not hard.
Yep, he flags down a taxi and he gets in the taxi and he will get dropped off in Godwin's neighborhood.
Okay. You arrive in Godwin's neighborhood after, short car ride.
And I'm going to see if it looks like I've been followed at all.
Make me a wits awareness check.
2 successes.
2? No.
I will make my way to where we meet, and I will knock on the door. Actually, I will call him on my cell phone.
I was going to say, did you inform him you were on your way? It rings it rings a little long, but then right before it would go to voicemail, he picks up. Yes.
Sire, may I come over?
You cut out there. I didn't hear a word you said.
Sire, may I come over?
I am not at my place right now. I am doing work right now. That is why I was kept away from Elysium last night.
Fair enough. Thank you, sire. I will head to the Ivory Tower.
Okay. Godwin is a busy kindred in these nights.
Apparently. So, I will call for a Lyft or an Uber or taxi or whatever and get dropped off in the Ivory Tower.
Okay. All right. You're headed to the Ivory Tower. We'll switch back to the other 3.
Right after we decide where we're going, Adrian would call the Rose Garden and ask to speak with Annabelle.
You get put on hold for a bit. Eventually, it's like a good 5 minutes before Annabelle is like, Annabelle speaking, and she kind of sounds annoyed.
Hello, Annabelle. Sorry to disturb you, but we did find the person responsible for the exsanguination at your establishment. We confronted him in the alleyway, and we're interrupted by a few people. One of them was a priest. Another, I didn't see too closely, but had an official-looking badge, and they were trying to get the culprit to come with them. Now, we have 2 of them, the culprit and his, sounds like, sister, in our custody, and we can handle them, but just wanted to give you a heads up to know there might be some people looking around the alleyway again tonight.
First off, who's calling?
Hello? Who is this?
You didn't.
I'm sorry, Annabelle. This is Adrian. We met last night.
Hi, sweetie, it's baby. I was gonna yell from the side.
And baby is driving us.
I'm driving.
Ah, yes. The newest roses. Well, lucky I was at my club tonight. I don't spend many evenings here. And I appreciate the work you're doing. I'm surprised they put you on it.
We're all surprised, man.
I thought this was a job the sheriff was going to be dealing with, but yeah, gotta get the fresh licks tested somehow. But as you are new, I will just give you this word of advice. Don't go calling Primogen willy-nilly. I appreciate what you've done. I will keep an eye out, knowing there's people with these badges checking out my club is concerning. But make sure you go through the proper chain of command, as
That's
army boys call it.
That is good to know, Annabelle, and I'm sorry for the disturbance this evening. Is there someone I can trust in the establishment with further information of this kind?
I will, if you need to, get in contact with my head of security. He was at the Elysium last night. His name is something right now.
I will with all further inquiries, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
He's my ghoul, so he knows about the life.
I understand.
So,
and I do hope you have a wonderful evening after this.
Yeah. And honestly, things like what you saw tonight, if that happens, bring him directly to the sheriff.
I understand. Thank you for your time.
And she'll hang up.
I'll turn to baby and be like, I think they all hate me.
Honestly, maybe it's because you're a big narc.
Okay, next time you call the shots.
I was just never gonna tell anybody about anything. I was just gonna hand the guy off and hope for the best. No, listen, you're probably doing it much better than me. I was just kind of having fun in the club, and then it was very unfun. If you have that gentleman's number, the security guy,
she would have given you the number.
You should message him to maybe deal with the video evidence, if there is any in the alleyway.
That is a prudent idea. I will give him a call.
That'd be great. I'm sorry for calling you a narc. You're just, you're doing the right thing.
You're doing it. So Adrian gives him a call and basically gives him the same lowdown as he gave Annabelle, with less manners and decorum.
Yep. He's like, thank you for this information. I will get the situation taken care of.
We appreciate it.
Oh, I like the business, Adrian.
Adam, not too long after you sent the text to Evie, what did you text her about? You just asked, what did you specifically say to her?
You up?
We had an issue on the prince's job. Need your help.
She'll respond back. Help costs will cost you.
See you in 5.
Okay. All right. So you're on your way to the Chantry, which is underneath the basement levels of the Chicago Public Library. So you go there. Looks closed, but Adam knows there's a door that they keep open. So you park in the parking lot. You go to the side door. Open. It's unlocked. Are all 3 of you plus Claudia and Sarah going, or who's going?
I feel like we shouldn't just start bringing everybody inside. I don't know where we are exactly. Do you
You're at
need
the
us?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we should just bring Sarah.
Yeah, Adam.
Nobody else needs to go in there.
Yeah. Well, Adam, make me an intelligence politics roll.
Doing that.
Yeah, poor Sarah killed.
Hey, baby, do you think
Critical success?
Nice. You should not bring Baby and Adrian inside. The Chantry is a Tremere thing.
Wow.
And definitely Claudia. You shouldn't bring Claudia. If you're going to get Sarah's memory wiped, then just bring her. You're fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if we have to drive Claudia around, I won't download the Uber app and start taking calls while we're waiting for Adam.
All right, if you can head inside, we'll sit in the car, keep the seats warm.
I'm going to send a message to all 3 of them saying, I'm on my way to the Ivory Tower. If you beat me there, great. If not, I will let Damien know the situation.
Why are all of you narcs?
All right. So, Adam, you have Sarah. Again, she's being cooperative still. If the power starts to wear off, you can easily just get her to follow again. So, you take her inside, downstairs to the basement, and find the door in the basement that leads to the other set of stairs that leads down to the Chantry area. You find Evie basically right away. She's waiting for you. It's like, now what is it that you need help with?
Nod my head towards Sarah.
You
sent us to find someone, and that someone came with a +1. She's seen too much.
So a memory wipe. You want to clear her that way instead of disposing of her. How kind of you.
Sure, Evie. Yeah. What's this gonna take?
Well, you've been in the game long enough. You know boons are the currency of trade in our society.
Okay.
For a simple request like this, and I just want a minor boon to call upon when need be.
Deal.
All right.
She walks out of here, though.
She walks out of here. So, Evie will make her roll. Where's that power? Wasn't the best roll. Much better than yours. All right. So Evie works to rewrite her memory. It's like, well, first she'll ask, what needs to be done for this poor? What do we need this poor girl to believe?
She needs to believe that some crazy priest told her her brother was a monster. And that priest hired some goon, and that goon went nuts in front of the club and just attacked some people. They never found her brother, Claudia.
Don't know where her brother is. He doesn't. So she believes her brother is a monster currently. It's one of us.
She does.
Okay. And does she know about you and your supposed coterie?
She's seen our faces. Everybody remembers Baby.
Quite. I'll erase you four from her memory. Make her not trust her priest, and forget about her brother's condition. And she works.
Sarah's just listening to us discuss this quietly.
Yeah. You dominated her, right? Again, it's like a frequent thing throughout the car ride. It's not. It's great. So you. Oh yeah, and it goes until the scene ends. So pretty much you're good.
Adam's not gonna stay for this. He's gonna leave.
You're gonna leave her with. So you just want me to let her go when I'm done?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, Evie will do the process of rewriting her memories, and you can just walk out the chantry, up the stairs, and back to the car. Adrian and Baby, you see Adam coming back with no Sarah.
That's probably good. This is probably a good thing. Honestly, getting the help she needs inside. I'm gonna roll down the window. All good, Adam?
Yeah, she's gonna be fine.
All right, Claudia, let's go get you some help, yeah?
Yeah, let's, again, anything to make the urges go away.
I think we can do that. You are muted.
Yeah, Josh can't hear you.
Of course, no one could hear me. While Adam was with Sarah in the chantry, Adrian would have been texting Baby right next to him, just so that Claudia did not intercept what he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
But he wanted to ask whether Baby was going to bring Claudia to the ivory towers, like Charlie said, or earlier it sounded like she might want to bring him to Shoshana, and I'm just wondering where we're going after this.
I'm gonna message him back. LOL. So sorry. Period. I was lying. We are definitely taking him where we need to take him.
He just sends a couple thumbs up emojis back.
Yep.
I take a selfie of myself right next to him and I send it to him.
Make sure
And
you
then
post
Adam
it to
comes back.
Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't have any social media. I don't know what anyone's talking about. And if I
Now,
did,
without other people hearing, you post it to Instagram, right?
click. Once everybody's in the car, I will start heading to the ivory towers. Could also somebody message our kung fu friend and tell him not to say anything too detrimental.
Sure. And I'll text Charlie and say, Baby says not to say anything detrimental, with a shrug emoji.
I don't want to text and drive. You know, there's a lot of people in the car.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
And I'm going to make my way there.
All right, you three are headed to the ivory tower with Claudia. Charlie, you get there first, seeing as they have to make this stop.
I will go looking for Damien.
So when you enter the ivory tower, it is a very, very nice lobby area. Very ornate. There is a front desk. It's like, so you can go speak to her.
I will.
There's a woman. You're looking for Damien?
Yes. Or, I suppose if he's not available, the Seneschal.
The Seneschal.
He assigned us a task.
Yes. Said you might be stopping by. He didn't expect you tonight. But I can get you the Seneschal, and I believe Damien is available as well.
I believe he expected us to report to Damien first. And actually, Charlie would prefer to report to Damien over the Seneschal, so...
So you go, she'll get a hold of Damien. He is at the tower right now. He's like, he'll be up in a moment.
Excellent.
So you wait. Eventually you hear the elevator ding. Sounds like if you paid attention, it looked like it came from the basement to the first floor. Apparently the sheriff doesn't get a nice condo.
Right.
It's like, what can I help you with?
Well, there are two matters I need to discuss. The first being that outside of the Rose Garden, there was a frocked priest with a bodyguard that flashed a badge that I did not recognize but had significant religious connotations to its symbology, that attempted to accost us. I knocked the man unconscious and left the scene as he has attempted to assault me. I did not feel it was wise to do any more, as it was outside of the Rose Garden.
Damien stays calm, but you can see him like hunters moving in on our.
I unfortunately took a bite out of the man, and his blood burned.
They can do that. Hunters have this magic about them with their faith. disgusting. But appreciate the honesty about that. We know hunters have been popping up more and more in Chicago lately. Most of them been sticking around O'Hare, but the fact that one of them is actually at the turf of one of our primogen.
I was
Pretty
not.
disturbing.
Yes. And then, secondly, the Seneschal asked us to find the cause of the exsanguinations, and the rest of the coterie is en route with who we believe is responsible for them.
Alright, well, when they arrive, I will take them in. Have you spoken to the Seneschal yet?
No.
Okay.
He told me to report our findings to you, I believe.
Okay. Well, I will let you, once I get the person responsible into my custody, I'll report to the Seneschal that you've done your job. I don't know if he wishes to speak to you or not, but it's best you probably stay here until you get that answer.
Yes, thank you.
Alright, so Damien will hang around the lounge. He made it sound like they should be here soon, and
I'll text Adrian. Damien is waiting.
How long till we get there, baby?
5-ish
Honestly,
minutes.
I was just winging it. How far away are we?
About 5-ish minutes.
Tell him 10 minutes so we look real good when we show up quicker.
All right, I will text that back to Charlie.
All right. And you show up 5 minutes in front of the ivory tower.
All right, Claudia. Come on. I'm going to get out and I'm going to kind of hold out a hand to him so we can kind of walk in together.
And these people will help me, right?
Of course. This is the only place you're going to be able to get any sort of help.
I appreciate what you've done for me, baby. You've been very kind to me.
Well, don't go telling people I'm nice. Come on. And I'm going to kind of arm in arm casually walk in with this guy.
Okay. You walk in again to the very ornate lobby of the ivory tower. You see Charlie around. I don't know if you're standing or sitting on a couch or whatever. Lobby.
Give him a little wave.
And you also see, again, tall man you recognize as Damien with the crew cut.
And he's the sheriff, right?
He is the sheriff.
Sheriff, I would like you to meet Claudie. This is the man who was responsible for what happened to those poor women.
Wait, it's the sheriff? I thought you were gonna help me.
No, that's just his title. They like to have a bunch of titles. This isn't jail. Don't worry. This isn't like a we're taking you to prison situation. That's just his title.
Make me charisma subterfuge.
I didn't think I was lying.
I mean,
I'm just like the dude has a title. I don't know. I'll do subterfuge, but I'll take persuasion if possible. But I'll do subterfuge.
You can do persuasion. That's fine.
Thank you.
It's just gonna make it that much more horrific when she realizes she's lied.
Baby has never claimed to be the smartest or know what is going on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 successes.
3 successes.
Which, with all that dice, you'd think,
He calms down a bit and he's like, okay, that's a weird title for someone to have. That's not, gonna,
No.
put me in jail, but
Oh, yeah, we don't have a jail. Do we have a jail? We don't have a jail. Don't worry about it. He was recently embraced by an individual he did not know, some sort of doctor in a van, medical van, who I suppose somehow embraced him. He said that he had a miracle cure for his being paralyzed. And I believe you were left on your own after that, right, Claudie?
that's correct. I was given my miracle cure and then never saw these people again.
Okay. Well, Sheriff,
Am I aware of Critias's classes, masquerade classes or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to then.
You probably took some of them.
Right.
As a bruja.
Right. Damien, I understand that the prince's rules must be followed, but this man has not had the benefit of Critias's classes and may find them worthwhile.
The prince's laws must be followed.
Understood.
I pass. Yeah. The prince passes down the punishment. I just carry it out. So.
Should we also report to the seneschal?
Yes. Yes, you should.
And would you like us to bring Claudie with us?
I will be taking the call.
okay. All right, Claudie, you just tell them what you know. I promise they aren't going to take your...
I'll give you your persuasion check from last time, so he still believes you.
The thing is, I don't think they can take his gift from him. I mean, they could kill him, but that isn't taking the gift from him.
Right. They might take his head clean off, but...
Yeah, I'm very aware that is a possible outcome, but I don't think they can take his gift.
And lying by omission is still blind. But Damien will lead Claudie to the elevator and go in. And that is the last.
When the elevator door closes.
The elevator door closes and you all see Damien or Claudie.
They're going to kill Claudie, aren't they?
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Adrian will go over to the front desk and say, yeah, we have a report to give to Alan Sovereign.
Yes. Your friend here said you might need to speak to him. I will get a hold of him right away.
Thank you.
She points you to some chairs, an area to wait.
You know.
She gets on the phone.
I try to look like not a hobo in my trashy clothes, but...
And a few minutes later, she will call you over and it's like, the seneschal will see you. Please go to floor 27.
Thank you.
All right.
That's a long ways up in this tower. I'm pretty excited.
So, high floors are for important people.
Yeah. So I will lead the group over and press the 27th floor button.
And off you go, up to the 27th floor.
I must say that although he deserves punishment, the one he's going to get is a bit extreme.
And what punishment do you expect he's getting?
He will be executed.
Is it a quick execution?
Damien takes no pleasure in his executions, so he does them
Good.
quickly.
I mean, he did kill a bunch of women, but it was partially out of ignorance. I don't know. All right. I'm going to perk myself back up. Okay.
You arrive up at the 27th floor. It's a hallway that leads to a door. There's one guard standing outside the door. He'll wave back at you.
I will announce us and say, yes, it is Adam, Adrian, Baby, and Charlie here to see Alan.
Yes, the seneschal is expecting you. Please, you may go in.
Thank you. And then we'll head on in.
Yep. You walk into a condo. It's well furnished. It looks very nice. It isn't extravagant like you expect, like Annabelle's condo would be, but very looks like some good money was spent on it. Ah, yes. The four licks here. So, I hear your mission was successful, and only in one night.
We were lucky to happen upon the murderer. We did run into a little bit of trouble outside of the club, Annabelle's club. It seems the murderer's sister was interested in getting a little bit of faith-based healing.
So, a priest or more?
There was a frocked priest along with a enforcer carrying a badge that I did not recognize as Chicago or federal. It had religious symbols on it.
Yes, of course. Inquisition. You've been causing trouble. Did you get into a scuffle with them?
I took out the enforcer. I knocked him unconscious. I would have done more, but I did not feel it wise outside of the Rose Garden.
Good thoughts. Again.
Although it was very difficult to not tear him apart.
That's your Bruja blood. It's fiery. The beast is a tricky one with you, Bruja, but you controlled yourself. And again, a smart play, not doing too much harm outside Annabelle's club.
I truly wished to pick his body up and throw him through the priest. Especially.
And we're all very proud of you that you didn't.
That would have been a mess to clean up. Masquerade and all.
Well, consider the Masquerade intact. Criminal in custody. Job complete. Mazel
Sure.
tov.
We'll find out what we can from him. And
There was a name that one of them let fly. Father Jacob, if that is any help.
Father Jacob.
The name
I
of
do
the
not know.
frocked priest.
We will look into this Father Jacob. If he's bringing Second Inquisition to our club, that's a connection to them that we might be able to deal with. Very good work.
Honestly, I'd be careful. This father's a bit of an asshole. When I shook his hand, he kind of burned me. So just a heads up on that.
Yes. Your first experience with true faith. The mortals find it as some sort of defensive means. It works to an extent.
Well,
Do you have anything else for me?
he was, we informed the sheriff, but he was,
Yes. Damien will do what he is required of him with the prisoner.
perfect. Is there anything else you need?
I will inform the prince of the completion of your fast and recommend that he free you of your sire.
I appreciate that. There was one more thing. It seems the man we brought into custody was turned by some kind of doctor, a doctor who said he could cure him of his paraplegia and, abducted him from his home in a medical vehicle, and that's all that Claudia remembers.
Promising gifts of a new life. Sounds familiar, huh?
Sure does.
Fortunately, some people do it the correct way, like your sire. Some don't. We will look into this individual. Now we know. Did Claudia mention where he met this doctor?
He was in the hospital.
Yeah, we will look into his hospital.
Well, we don't want to take up any more of your time, Alan. Thank you for seeing us this evening.
Oh, no, thank you for getting such quick work. I was expecting this to be not to see you for multiple nights. So
I was expecting to not see you as well.
I will, again, put in a word to the prince, and we will get in touch when you are officially released from your sires. And I believe you four seem to work well together, so maybe I recommend you four stick together and actually form a coterie.
I'm always up for new friends.
I certainly enjoy watching Baby work a crowd.
I mean, toreadors are wonderful that way, aren't they?
Charlie, it just wasn't the crowd you were looking at, was it?
No, truly, it was entertaining.
Speaking of entertaining, I think we should go somewhere fun and celebrate.
Because, from my take, love is a serious mental disease.
Amen to that.
Aw.
right. He, points you to the door. You can excuse yourself out.
I'm gonna get back in the elevator. Honestly, though, I feel like we left the club very, very early. I still feel like we could. I wouldn't go to the same one, but I feel like we could go to a different club and still have a good time. What I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
I'm
I'm going to a club.
You're going to a club.
I'm following.
I mean, are you all getting back in Adam's car, or?
Adam, are we going to the club? Adam,
We're going to the club.
Really?
I need to tie one off, and I don't know how much time we have before the sun comes up.
Perfect. I am in a similar situation. Let's go have fun.
I'll be the stick in the mud that goes with them, not understanding why they want to go.
Yeah, the night is getting short, but you still have You still have like an hour or two that you could party.
Nearest club.
Oh, by the Ivory Tower.
Yeah, it's fun to go.
There's a very nice club nearby. You
Love.
can easily get in.
If it helps, I'm sure Baby would activate her awe feature, and Adrian would as well.
Instantly, the second I step out of the car, I'm activating awe.
Ugh.
And
Good luck, Adam. And
and all eyes are on the two of you. You're the lives of the party. Everybody wants to be your dance partner. You'd have your picks of the litter.
Adam doesn't.
I am going to pick, once again, I'd like to find a guy who's definitely not, I don't like the terminology, but not like the alpha of his friend group.
Yeah.
And I am going to schmooze this guy and talk him up. And I would love to deal with the fact that I have 2 hunger. Is that something I can deal with discreetly?
Oh, sure. You can. Again, you can only get down to 1 hunger unless you completely kill the guy. But
I certainly will not be doing that. I'm just gonna very PG-13 cut to black after I take this guy to a back room.
you want to take him back room. You can take him back alley if you want.
I go to Adam's car.
Help yourself.
To onlookers, it looks like
Best place to go. I'm gonna go to Adam's car. Just Adam's already there.
This is the only chance Adam has to do anything once you've turned off awe and gone into someplace else.
Yeah. And then I'll
So
leave.
Adam's definitely not in his car. This is his window of opportunity to go.
Yeah.
Get
So I will exit the building with my new friend, and we will be in Adam's car, and I will deal with my 2 hunger and make it 1 hunger.
Yep, easy. Not gonna make you do any rolls.
Perfect.
Charlie will sit at the bar top complaining to abuse of power about abuse of power to the bartender and how the man really just doesn't look after the common man.
He's just kind of nodding along. Well, what can I get you to drink?
I'll pretend to drink.
Adrian will find a throng of people dancing and join. With
There you go.
with awe, so
Yeah. Everybody, you just get as many people. There's a big group dance going out on the floor. And Adam?
I have to find a woman that is incapable of dancing right now.
Oh, easy.
it's
Near the
pretty
bar.
late.
Near the
I'll
bar
go.
near
I'll
Charlie.
strike up a conversation about that strangely attractive older lady that came through here.
Did you see that?
I know her. Actually, I know her. I work with her.
Nice. Yeah. Not gonna be nice tonight. Not making make any rolls. She's drunk, just like you like them. You can easily get her I assume you're looking to feed as well. Where do you take them?
Go to your car.
Yeah. I do that. I go to my car.
Well, as you get close to your car, it looks like there's someone making out, with the couple making out, and then as you get closer, you notice it's baby feeding on her friend.
All right. Adam's gonna knock on the window. I'm sorry. Like, this is my car. I don't know who's in there.
1 second, honey.
Baby, come on.
What can you give? I look at the guy. Give me like 2 minutes.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. I'm gonna roll the window back up. I don't know why I went like this. I'm just like, all right.
It's like.
All right. I am true to my word. 2 minutes. And then I'm gonna go.
Alleyway. There's an alley nearby if you don't want to wait.
No, I'll wait.
Okay.
This young couple standing next to a car waiting. I'm gonna get out with my friend and I'm gonna go back to the party.
All right. You go back to the party. Adam, you may feed. You may, I assume, only down to 1 point.
Yeah.
Okay.
She won't remember it.
This guy will remember this.
Clear her mind right away.
Yeah.
And you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. You head back to your own places where you sleep or you rest for the day. Adam, where do you spend the daytime?
Adam has a condo in Wicker Park.
Where do you park your car? Is there a parking garage, or do you park?
I'm assuming that there's a parking garage associated with this, and that he pays a lot for that.
Do you have to walk from the parking garage to the?
Yeah.
Okay. As you're walking from your parking garage to your condo, you notice, like in an alleyway just off, some graffiti. Graffiti's whatever. It's Chicago. It appears all the time. Whatever. What catches your eye about this graffiti is that it looks strikingly like the Ivory Tower, except it's the Ivory Tower but on fire.
Adam's pace quickens. It's actually a depiction of
The Ivory
in a almost realist sense.
Yeah. Perfect illustration of the Ivory Tower.
Adam will walk over to it. He'll look around the alley.
Looks fresh. You didn't notice it when you left tonight.
Swipe his finger across it, like how fresh.
It's mostly dried by now.
Okay.
But definitely done between when you left and when you got back. And with that, we're going to call it an episode.
Everything worked out. I think everything's good.
Even if you did call us all narcs.
Body's
Listen,
just dead in a basement.
all we're
somewhere.
narcs. Maybe just text everybody, hope everyone has a good night, and then just a bunch of heart emojis.
Alrighty. Thank everyone for joining us tonight. We're not the only show on the Dice Bowl. We got a bunch of other stuff going on. Like on Monday, Jillian, what's going on?
On Monday, you can see me as a DM. We will be playing some Dungeons and Dragons. If you're looking for something a little more fantastical and a little bit less vampire-y, it is a Nordic adventure, very much based in Norse mythology. We go live every Monday at 7 p.m. Central. There we go. Nailed it. And we're in, boys. Woo! If you want to come see that, I would highly appreciate it. We just met some fun Luxodon. We're having a blast. Players are having a good time. Definitely not sad.
No, not now that you brought in the Loxodon.
Yeah, no, they're fine.
There might have been some wrist slitting prior, but now everything's good.
They're fine. They'll bounce back.
We also have 2 other D&D shows, one on Wednesday and one on Fridays, starting at 8 o'clock Central. So if you're interested in more D&D, check it out. And then every Saturday we're rotating the Saturday Night Frights, one night Vampire, one night Cthulhu. So come see us next Saturday for the end of the Wolfman story.
Yeah, and then we'll be back with this show in 2 weeks. And then personal plug time on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Central. I play board games over on Cardboard on Tap Twitch channel. I picked the game this coming week, so it's going to be a great one. And come check us out.
Have a good night, everyone.
Yep. We will see y'all next time.
Bye.